don't know why I did that. I never do that. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another installment in the Wanger Pitch series.
Woo!
One of our favorite pasts. Last one was Space Jam 2.
Ooh, jam yourself.
Jam it twice. Next up is another I'd say a 90s, not necessarily 90s, but a thing from our childhood that we are now adapting into a movie.
A classic.
Oh, a nostalgia base.
There we go. We're talking about Super Mario Brothers. That's right. This is made what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Continuation.
Made famously bad in the 90s film.
Yeah.
But we're going to try it again here. Even though this is already in development at Universal. And this probably won't ever happen. But we're going to have some fun today, guys.
But it's going to be a lot cooler when your idea is so much better than theirs.
Like
or they
rub
copy
it in their
yours.
faces. Oh, they're not going to copy this. So this is my idea for a live-action Super Mario Brothers pitch. Are you boys ready?
Sell me. Elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Elevator pitch that's like 10 minutes long.
Go.
Here we go.
Women
right,
all over
guys.
the place.
We're in a flashback. Okay.
Whoa.
All
Opens
right.
up exterior. Or
There's this family, this husband and wife. They have their 2 kids. They drop them off at an orphanage. They're like, we can't watch them.
Whoa.
Like we don't know why, but we just can't. We have to go back, is what they said. Just like Lost.
Kate and
Just
Jack.
like that. We have to go back. The woman takes one aside. And the little kid has a little red cap on him. He's so cute and so adorable.
Luigi.
He's like, listen here, Mario.
Oh.
You take care of your brother, okay? No matter what happens, you take care of your brother. And he looks right back to his mom. He's an infant and doesn't know what the fuck she's saying. But it's a powerful moment, okay? It's a powerful moment, and this kid's going to remember it for his entire life. Because she looks at him and says, you two are meant for greatness, okay? Smash cut with music's building, titles coming in, down, 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 like an epic fucking Michael Giacchino score, something fucking crazy.
Oh, like a logo that comes out, like the
yeah, it
the
just
MCU?
comes up to the screen. Yeah, exactly. You're getting fucking amped, right?
Yeah.
All right, smash cut to black. 30 years later, they're cleaning a shitty fucking toilet. Like, it is destroyed.
Hilarious.
It's the most disgusting bathroom you've ever seen in your life.
That's
this
one
is
big pile
not
of shit.
greatness at all. These guys are not succeeding in life.
They're plumbers.
Yeah. And Luigi, the younger brother, he's kind of like upfront with how much their lives suck. He's like, I don't like this, man. We got to do something with our lives. And we learned that they run Mario Brothers Plumbing. It's their service they do across town and all that shit. Mario's content with this lifestyle. He's like, no, we have a decent enough living. We have a studio apartment that we both share. Like, it's fine. And then while they're arguing, this weird, like, magical smell enters the room. And they're like, yeah, don't question it. It's fucking magic, all right? And they're like, what the hell is that? Let's follow that. And then it disappears. Mario's like, no, we're not going to fucking follow that. It's a weird smell.
Do you see like a cartoon?
Yeah, you see like a weird like gold sparkly fucking thing. It looks like Rainbow Road's kind of like going up their noses. You know what I'm saying?
I think I know what it is.
Like cocaine. Anyway, so they follow the smell and they go out to this like abandoned fucking facility out in the middle of nowhere and all this shit like that. And they find this like weird like green pipe sticking out of the ground. They're like, what the hell is that? And Mario like looks over. He's like, oh, this is weird. And he slips and he falls down. And Luigi's like, oh shit. And Mario's like falling. And he's falling. Remember in Thor Ragnarok when Loki's like falling like crazy?
I fell
Mario's falling like even longer than that. It's fucking crazy. It's just this crazy fucking thing.
Kind of like a Space Jam thing where you...
Kind of, a little bit like it. And Luigi's like, well, I'm not gonna leave there. He jumps in there with him. They both go down this fucking this tube together.
But then the one that shoots fireballs eats them.
We're not quite there yet, buddy. They're still falling, guys. I'm telling you, this tube is long.
Hey.
And then bloop, they go up the little like the other end of the tube, which is weirdly like angled. You remember when in the game like the tube was kind of weird
sideways?
Like
Yeah,
the one
sideways.
that shoots you out?
Yeah, it's like a 45
like
degree
a
angle.
Oh, yeah.
They shoot out of that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they land like, what the hell? And the way the shot is constructed, it is just like a side-scrolling level of the fucking video game.
So it goes like this, and they go out of frame.
They're going
and they come
across
back in.
thing. They're like, what the hell is this? There's floating blocks. There's weird plants and all this shit.
Yes.
There's all. It's the Mario world that we all know
We're
and love.
two-dimensional now.
No, it's cool CGI. Let's say. Just the way the shot is, it's like a side-by-side type thing.
Part of the budget.
As they're now being chased by these weird penis head looking fucking monsters that are chasing them, the Goombas, the little brown things, and they're like running after them, like, oh god, we better fucking run, and they go across all the bricks, they jump on the stuff. It's a classic level from the game that we all know and love. It's a lot of fun.
Do they do the checkpoint where they get taller?
Maybe we'll consider that. We'll consider that. They eventually make it out. They avoid the Goombas and they run through these 2 little pillars, the little pew,
Yeah, where you can get like 10 extra points or something. Yeah,
Are we still live action though?
This is still live action. It's
Okay.
just all CG, you know.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Avatar.
Oh, okay.
So they eventually get out of there. They're like, oh God, thank God we survived that. What the hell? They're freaking the fuck out. They don't know what the hell those dick-looking things were.
Penis.
And they roll down, and Luigi's like, all right, let's just figure this out. Let's find somewhere to go. And he trips over this mushroom. He's like, oh, God damn, that mushroom was heavy. It's not a mushroom. It's Toad. We all know Toad, right? We all know that fucking guy. He's like, what the fuck is that? Dude, what are you doing? That hurt my head. Why
Does
did
rated
you
R? Does he
Yeah,
speak?
he speaks. It's not rated R.
Oh.
But
Like, what the? Like,
he's like, well, fuck you. All right. So Toad's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Also, what the hell are you? You're a talking mushroom. He's like, don't call me a mushroom. That's not very nice. It's very
racist.
derogatory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't be calling people that.
it'll be like a PSA.
Mario and Luigi are like, all right, sorry, we'll go on our way, you weirdo. We're not going to talk to you. We're not going to bother you. And Toad's like, I'll take you guys in. This will help me redeem myself. We learn that Toad has lost a job somewhere. Where? We're going to find out shortly.
Oh.
He takes them through this other mysterious world. As he's doing this, we see other things like the plant that like eats people and stuff like that. All the weird. We get a lot of Easter eggs and all that shit.
Nice.
Toad then brings them to the edge of the castle. You guys know the classic King Toadstool castle from
Yes.
Super Mario and all that stuff. We realize we're walking in on a funeral service for King Toadstool, who was the former king of the land. He recently passed away, and leading the service are his only two daughters, Princess Peach and Princess Daisy.
Oh, you're bringing Daisy up in there.
Peach is next in line, as you recall. She's the princess of the whole land.
She's so hot.
And as they're going down this hill and they trip over the thing and they all like crash into, they basically crash the funeral, literally. They like crash into like the band and shit, and it all gets quiet and they're like, what the hell is going on here? Who the hell are you guys? Peach is pissed. Daisy's laughing. She thinks it's all funny. So Peach is like, what the hell? And all the guards take them away to the dungeon or whatever, the jail, whatever the hell is in the castle.
Yeah.
Later that night, they make bail. What's bail? Coins. Y'all know coins?
How many?
3.
Oh, yeah.
The currency exchange rate isn't as
really
intense
high.
over
They
there.
got it from when they jumped onto the thing on the poles.
Of course, yes, they got it there. They had them in their pockets. They were like, how the fuck did these get in the pockets? You know, fucking Magic Land is where they're at, man. That's what they call it.
You're like, check your pockets. They're
Yeah,
there.
yeah, cool. We pay a bit. So they get out of there, all right? And it's nighttime now,
Yeah.
all right? And it's still a nice, beautiful ceremony. It's still like a weekly celebration of life for this great king that was once ruling the land.
king.
And all of a sudden, all the fire goes out. All like the torches and shit like that. It all goes out, and you hear these footsteps. And then you just see the shadow, the silhouette of this giant fucking monstrous thing walking around, surrounding the area, and they all know who it is.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Have you forgotten your place here?"
Oh, he's British.
He's British.
He's Scottish.
I mean, that's the only
He's
time I'm gonna do a British
Scottish.
accent. It's fucking Bowser, guys, and he's here. He's like, "You all forgot your true leader. Your false leader's dead now, so I'll be here. I'll take care of you now."
Sounded cooler with the
And
accent.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do it the whole time. I'm going to take over. I'm not.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to take over this land. And he sends all of his Koopa Troopas. He's got his whole army with him. They take over the castle. They take over the whole kingdom. Peach, Daisy, and Mario and Luigi and a bunch of exiles. They get out of there in time just so they don't get trapped or killed or anything like that. They run off. They get a boat to go to an island offshore or whatever. Like,
Yes.
obviously, because why would the island be inshore? It doesn't make any sense, Cody. Geography. So they regroup on this island. They crash up on the shore. They're like, all right, we got to figure out what to do. I can't believe Bowser's back. I don't know how he got back. We know Dad put him away years ago. I don't know how he's here fucking with us right now.
Where'd he come from?
We don't know yet. What the hell happened? I mean, Jesus. Meanwhile, Mario and Luigi are still like, what the hell is happening? What is this shit? Like, this is ridiculous. And they're fighting on the island, saying like, we need to just get out of here. This isn't our fight. We don't need to worry about all this shit. Mario wants to leave and go home. Luigi's like, no, we need to stay here and fight. This is exciting, right? Like, come on, we're doing something. We're doing something meaningful with our life. They start fighting on the island. Peach and Daisy, they're dynamic. They're also having a similar-esque argument, saying like, no, we need to regroup and build our army back up. Daisy's like, no, let's go take our kingdom back. What are you talking about?
Meow.
They start fighting. They're very like inverse dynamics going on between these two siblings. Eventually, they start fighting so much that they both go their separate ways. Luigi and Daisy team up with each other, like, oh, I agree with you. Let's do this shit. They take a small ragtag group of survivors. They take the boat back to the mainland, whereas Peach and Mario stay back to try to build up some sort of army, okay? To try to fight back against Bowser.
So we got Peach and Mario.
Yes, and they're survivors.
And Princess
and then Daisy and Luigi on the boat heading back.
That's a fun
okay?
pairing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fun
there
pairing.
we go, yeah.
And while this is the second act stuff where they're all like, Peach and Mario are bonding over their problems, they bone. Daisy and Luigi are bonding, they bone on the boat.
Oh.
Boat boning, that's what I'm talking
Oh.
about.
Oh, we need a rated R Mario Brothers.
Hell
Pops
yeah.
her peach. Smashes that peach. Fills that peach up.
He gives her the old mushroom head. Huh?
The old Goombas, we call it. All right. The next morning, Luigi wakes up. He's like, I just got laid. That was fantastic. And he's like, all right, what are we doing now, Daisy? Bam! He gets knocked out. What the fuck's going on there? By Daisy.
What? She's with Bowser.
He knocks out. That's all we see for now. We go back to the island.
Slut.
Peach is trying to train the soldiers and all that to fight. Mario's not very good at anything, but she appreciates him trying, and they start to bond over that. It's like
my
that.
whole life.
Yeah. So as long as you try, it's gonna be okay. Mario's still discouraged. He's upset with himself. He walks off into the fucking woods. He's like, I need a second. And he sees an apple in the tree. He's like, that looks pretty good. He goes to grab that, and then yoink, it gets yanked away from him. And he's like, what the hell's that? And he sees another one. He's like, all right, well, I guess I'll grab this apple. Yoink! That gets taken away from him.
What is this tongue?
And then he's like, what the hell? And he's like, he takes one and runs away. He's like, he's running as fast as he can. All of a sudden, yoink, and he gets yanked back. And he turns around. Guess who's behind him, guys? It's Yoshi.
Oh!
It's our boy. It's everyone's favorite
about
dinosaur.
time.
We learned that
Yoshi.
this whole island is inhabited by these dinosaurs. This is Yoshi's island, guys. As you recall.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yes. Yoshi.
So and Yoshi and Mario are like, this is obviously like scary for both of them. They don't know what the hell these things are, so they're intense at first. They're like fighting each other and all this shit. Eventually, they come to an agreement and understanding, and then Mario comes storming back into the camp, riding Yoshi, and he's like, "Yo, check this shit out! Look what I got! Some dinosaurs on my
Riding
side.
a dinosaur.
We got the army right here, guys. We're good to go."
They're all different colors?
Yeah, of course. Peach is all impressed by like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. We should use these. They're like our horses in battle. Like, this is great. Yeah, they bone again right there on Yoshi. Just on top of Yoshi.
On Yoshi.
Go back to the other scenario we have here. Luigi.
Yeah, what happened to Luigi?
Luigi, he wakes up on shore. He's like, all right, what's going on? This is so weird. I don't know where the hell I am. He's wandering alone. He walks up. He finds this old house out in the middle of nowhere. He's like, well, that looks promising. And he goes inside there. It's this deserted. It's kind of a big house, kind of like a mansion.
Is it a
if
mansion?
you will? It's Luigi's mansion, guys. You recall?
Whoa. We're throwing
Because
all the
he's
canon
going
in there.
and
Dude.
it's a little spooky. There's some ghosts.
Dude.
He's freaking the fuck out. He's hiding in the closet. He's trying to figure out what to do. What's up?
This
What's
is
up, buddy?
smart.
Yeah.
Because like the trench, you can eventually have your spin up.
Absolutely. And the only line of defense he has against these ghosts, this weird vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum.
He's like, well, this works. I'm just going to keep fucking using this until you guys leave me
Yeah.
alone because he can't get out of this place. This is a huge mansion.
At
He
one
doesn't know where
point,
he's going.
Are you going to say, I'm sorry, Miss Daisy, and then punch her in the face?
No, we're not getting there.
Okay.
Eventually, he comes across the leader of these ghosts. This giant fucking thing. King
Oh.
Boo, if you will. If you're familiar with King
Yeah,
Boo.
he's the
Yeah.
worst.
Meanwhile, Bowser's over at the castle, all that, totally doing Bowser shit with all of his Koopa
Cocaine.
Troopas. He's got like flags and shit that say, I'm me and Bowser and all that shit like that. It's like a fucking orgy over there.
Getting
of,
ass from all the
it's great.
Koopas.
He's
Yeah.
doing great. Back to the mansion. Boo's like, wait a minute, Toadstool's dead? And he's like, yeah. He's like, fucking Toadstool. He's the one who banished me out to this mansion. Like, I died out here. Now I'm like stuck in this mansion. I can't leave. We learned that Toadstool actually wasn't that great of a guy, by the way.
Oh, he's
Fucking
the
asshole.
We're
Mad
gonna learn
King.
about that.
The
yeah.
Mad King.
And Luigi's like, well,
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
good job, guys. And so Luigi's like, well, let's make a deal for a second here. I can get you out of this mansion if you help me retake the castle. Think about it. You can live in the castle that you've always wanted to live in forever. You know, you're
Forever.
a ghost. You can be the King Boo of the fucking castle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he's like, all right, you got a deal there, kid. All right. So he sucks him into the vacuum and he takes off.
Whoa,
All right?
whoa. Freudian slip.
What? He sucks him into the vacuum?
Sucks. Freudian slip, sexual.
It almost sounded
Sigmund
like you said he
Freud.
sucks him off.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Sigmund
it's
Freud
rated
was all
R,
the
guys.
sexual.
We already
There's a lot of penetration
We have
here.
two different sex scenes
Star Wars
already.
is very
You shouldn't be
Freudian.
surprised by what's
Okay,
going on.
I'm excited.
He gets sucked into the vacuum. How do I say it without
It's
saying
fine.
sucked?
He
It's
got
still a
sucked
Freudian
back.
slip.
I don't think
It's
so.
not a Freudian slip.
Sucked into the vacuum.
A Freudian slip is like
That's a big one.
Let's talk about this. What is a Freudian slip?
it's
Let's get the
it's
definition
like
down.
what's on your mind slips out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a phallic
Yeah.
sentence.
So when you're saying like, oh, I went to the dock, he's like, I went to the dick. And like you had dick on your mind instead of the dock.
I mean, I used the right term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a Freudian slip.
Okay.
Okay. You get sucked into
Learning.
it. I think it is.
He gets placed inside the vacuum. We'll
Yeah,
say it that way.
that's a Freudian
quickly.
slip there.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. So we're back over there. Peach and Mario lead everyone back to the island. They got their dinosaur army. They're fucking good to go.
Viva la
And meanwhile, they
resistance.
get up there. They scout out the castle. They're like, all right, we can do this. We can take this. We got our dinosaurs.
Easy.
And they come across Daisy, who's like, oh, thank God you guys are here.
But she's a
Oh,
bitch.
thank God. I mean, I couldn't do this without you. And then she has the Koopa Troopas take all Peach and all the dinosaurs and
fuck?
throw them all in jail. So we realize that Daisy is in on this. She's the
sleeping.
one who released Bowser.
Oh.
Okay? And we learned that she's always had resentment for Peach because Peach has always been in line for the throne.
So she's
Okay?
taking over.
And it's not necessarily that she's jealous or anything like that. It's just that she knows that she can do a better job than Peach can. So Peach is like, what the fuck? You let Bowser out? And she's like, don't worry about him. Dad was able to take him away. I'll be twice the king or queen Dad ever was. Like, I know I can do this better than you and him.
Yes, queen.
I'll take care of Bowser just fine. While in captivity, Mario and Luigi blame each other again. They get into a big fucking fight. They're like, this is your fault. We shouldn't have even checked out that magical smell. What the hell's wrong with you? And Mario's like, yeah, he's like, we should have just stayed here. You should have just let me take care of you and all this shit. And Luigi's like, fuck you. You never let me do anything. And it's basically they're releasing all their
There's a character building moment.
pent up resentments
Yeah,
toward
yeah.
each other right now. And they get in this massive fist fight and they go crazy. And one of the Koopa Troopa guards is like, all right, break it up. He goes in there and then Peach knocks the guard out and gets the keys and we realize it was all a ruse.
It was a
to get the keys. I mean,
ruse.
it was still a therapy session for him.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah.
that felt good to do.
Yeah.
But seriously, don't do that again.
Yeah.
So they break out of jail. Toad sneaks off. He's like, I got it, guys. Let me go to the potion room. I'll take care of this. You guys split up and get out of here real quick. Bowser traps them. He's like, look at these idiots. You brothers, you Super Mario brothers. You're so fucking great.
Says the title.
You think you're
Says
so
the title.
great getting out of jail and outsmarting one lonely Koopa Trooper, you idiot. I'll take care of you guys just fine. And then
Now title sequence.
It's ballsy. It's very ballsy. What movie does that in the third act?
And then, so while Bowser's mocking the Mario Brothers, Peach lets out the dinosaurs.
So it's Yoshi's versus Koopas?
Yes, basically, that's like the big like battle type thing they got
Yeah,
going
you
on
need the
there.
Lord of the Rings battle.
During all this, Luigi corners one of the guards and says, where'd you take all the stuff that I had with me? Basically, his vacuum. All right? He's looking for the vacuum. And then he's like, oh, it's transferred off to a different, distant facility. Why do you ask? And the guard's like, what the fuck you telling that for? And he's like, oh, I don't know what's going on.
That's the
So-
MCU joke. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
basically,
yeah.
yeah. And he's like, all right, well, shit. All right, so he goes into the garage of the, there's a garage type thing in the castle. It's Mario Land. Who the fuck
yeah,
cares?
Who gives a fuck?
And he grabs a Mario Kart, if you recall.
Oh,
And what we
Can't
have
cross.
now, boys,
We can't cross the streams
is a
here.
third act chase sequence
Oh,
trying
no.
to track down the stolen goods.
Oh,
all right,
no.
we have Mario
shit.
Kart in this movie. They're running
No.
through the fucking
Oh.
city. They're throwing bananas and shells at each other. It's amazing.
Blue
This is-
shell?
Yes,
We got
every
blue shell.
type of shell. They're picking up random Koopas off the side of the road and throwing them at people.
no.
All right.
My-
These are innocent Koopas just trying to live their Koopa lives.
Yes, and Luigi's of course is in front, so he's just trying to get away. He's just throwing banana peels. But the
Yeah.
other guys are the ones throwing the shells at him and trying to get them.
Damn.
This is the trailer moment right here, but this is how the
Yeah.
trailer ends with like a fucking. Yeah.
We need bananas.
Eventually, Luigi gets to the truck and he gets his stuff back, and he's like, "All right, we're good." And all the other Koopa Troopers are all gone. So that ends the Mario Kart sequence. So Peach and Daisy are getting in a fight. Obviously, they're at odds with each other right now. They're sword fighting because they're fucking royal family and shit like that. They're fighting right in front of the throne of the. It's fucking symbolic.
It's
man.
so
The
hot
throne's
too,
right there.
because they're banging.
And while
I meant banging it. And they're
Okay.
hot, not like physically
this
banging.
is gonna be awkward. So
Freudian
Peach pins down Daisy for a second.
Oh,
And she looks up and she's about to strike. She's like, "What the fuck am I doing? Like, you're my sister. Like, this is stupid." And she looks up and she sees the throne and she has an epiphany that the throne corrupted her dad, it corrupted Bowser, and it's gonna corrupt Daisy. And she's like, "This is the problem. We shouldn't have one leader of this place." She destroys the throne with her sword.
Oh, Ark.
And Daisy's like, "Oh, I see the metaphor there. Okay, I get it. I see what you mean. I'm sorry. I was
literally says it.
being a bitch. I'm sorry," and all that stuff.
And a slut.
And they hug it out. They're like, "Sorry, let's take down Bowser together." And Bowser walks by. He's like, "You just destroyed a chair? Like that? Really? That was your big fucking moment? It's a chair. I'm still gonna rule this place. You're not
Yes.
gonna fight me." Meanwhile, Toad is in the secret power room, the potion room that I referred to earlier. He's like,
what's the potion room?
it's just there. It's in the
okay.
it's in the layout. It's in the blueprints right there. Potion room right there. And he's like, "All right, I can only grab a few of these. Which one am I gonna grab?" And he grabs a couple things and he runs off. And he's like, "All right, whatever." And then Peach and Mario are like, "All right, what are we gonna do?" They're running from Bowser because he's running through shit. He's breaking walls down. And then Toad catches up to him. He's like, "All right, I got these potions. They won't work for either of us, but they'll work for Mario. Mario can do it." They're like, "Well, what do you have?" I'm like, "I have this one right here. If he eats it, it'll grow 3 times his own size." And then he can fight Bowser himself.
Yes.
So he's like, "I'm not going to eat this mushroom." He's like, "Take the fucking mushroom." And he forces it in his mouth. And Mario grows to the giant fucking size. And it gets into a fist fight with Bowser in the middle of the castle.
Fuck
smashing
yeah.
into shit, breaking art, breaking mirrors, all that stuff. They're breaking into shit. And they eventually make their way up the top of the castle. They're on the very top of the castle. Okay, it's these two titans duking it out on top of the fucking castle.
Does he go behind him and take his tail?
Yeah, he does the thing. He
Yeah.
grabs his tail. He does
fuck
the
yeah.
fucking Batman v Superman fucking twirl thing against the walls. It's a big fucking slobber knocker match, man.
Get to the Castle by Mark
It's
Ellis.
a lot of fun. And Toad's getting nervous down at the bottom. He's like, that thing's going to wear out soon. It only lasts for so long. He's like, shit, hope he doesn't throw him off the building. And sure enough, Mario's starting to shrink back down. And Bowser says, I'm going to throw you off the building. So he takes him. He's getting ready to throw him. And Luigi's back with the thing. He's like, all right, what's going on? He's like, he's about to, your brother's up there. He's about to throw him off. And he's like, well, shit, what are we going to do? And Toad, he's like, well, we have this catapult here, but none of us are heavy enough to be able to shoot up there. He's like, I guess you're going to have to do it. And he's like, all right, well, what do I got to do? He's like, take this feather and give it to him. And he's like, what? And
Yes.
he's like, just trust me, just do it. And they launch Luigi up towards Mario just as Bowser throws him off the top of the thing. They collide in midair. And he's like, oh, how's it going? And he's like, eat the feather. He's like, what? He's like, eat the fucking feather. And so Mario eats the feather, and then bam, he grows out the raccoon ears,
Yes.
the thing.
The tail?
The tail and everything, and Mario floats down, and Luigi's dangling by his leg. He's like, dude, you're flying. He's like, I know. And he's like, but you're a raccoon, and raccoons don't really fly. He's like, don't question it. It's weird, man. It's weird for both of us. I know. And they land down safely, and he's like, oh, thank God. That was crazy. Bowser jumps down himself. He lands just fine because he's fine. He's fucking Bowser. He can jump off
Puts
that
a
shit.
dent in the
Yeah.
fucking earth.
And he still has some guards left. And then Luigi's like, all right, well, I got someone else. Like, you took our dinosaurs away. I got someone else that can fight you. And he unleashes all the ghosts from the mansion. And the Koopa Troopas are scared shitless. They're just running away. They're like, oh my God, fine, you got it, you win, whatever. Bowser's like, I'm not afraid of this. Like, you idiots. Like, this doesn't do anything. Be a worthy opponent to me. This is stupid. And Mario and Luigi are like, all right, you're right, whatever. And they run away. They run across the bridge, across the lava. This is like a moat type thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like the thing in Shrek with the bridge across Shrek.
Okay, yeah, with the
You
dragon.
know what I'm saying? The lava
Yeah.
and shit. And Bowser's chasing them down. And then Luigi's like, Mario, look, why don't we just cut off the bridge? Just while he's walking across, we can just kill him right here. And he's like, all right, cool. And he takes the sword, and he's like, and it's the big moment. Remember in the original Super Mario Brothers game,
yeah.
that's how you kill Bowser. You get rid of the bridge as he falls down to the lava. It's the big moment. Music's swelling. He gets the sword. He's going to chop it, and it does nothing because it's a metal bridge with a metal sword. He can't chop down a bridge with that.
Doesn't make sense.
These brothers are idiots, and
Physics
Bowser knows this
laws.
as well.
Yes.
He's like, I've fucking had it with this. You guys, I am the great Bowser. All right, I am the greatest ruler of this land. I'm not going to be outsmarted by a couple of stupid fucking plumbers. And then all of a sudden you hear Peach walk out, and she says, then how about a queen? Turns around.
Oh, yes, queen.
She's got this thing that I should have introduced earlier, but you know that big the chomping thing?
Yeah.
The thing on the
dog.
chain. She's got it.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh.
go get him, boy. And he goes going across the bridge, and Bowser and the fucking chomper thing are now going at it, and they're fighting and shit like that. So as Peach is distracting Bowser with the chomper thing, she looks over to Luigi. She's like, that bridge can be destroyed. You just have to chop them both at the same time. So now Mario and Luigi are both on opposite ends of the bridge. They chop the bridge together. Bowser falls.
Yes.
So does the chopper thing. It's really sad. The thing dies. It dies heroically.
It's like a Groot.
But Bowser goes into the shadows. We'd never see him die, though. So keep that in mind for the sequel,
floating? Are we
boys.
floating?
Keep that in mind. So the day's saved. Peach and Daisy forgive each other. Like, all right, we're sorry and all this shit. We're gonna lead this thing together. We're not gonna be one king or one queen. We're just gonna have it be a committee. All right, communism. That's what it's gonna be. This movie's proven it's not doing that.
Socialism.
Peach gives Toad his job back at the castle. Everything's happy there. Everything's good. Luigi's he wants to stay behind. He's like, this is great. Like, this is the life we've always wanted. This is exciting. We live in a magic land.
Yeah.
This is so much cooler than anything that the real world has for us.
Studio apartment.
And Mario's like, I'm just gonna. He's proud of his brother. He's like, I'm gonna let you do this.
Oh.
You do your thing, man. You stay behind. I'll go back up. I'll run the family business. You do your thing. And he walks away. They have a tearful goodbye and all that shit. And then Luigi chases after him. And he's like, no. You're not doing anything alone. We're doing this shit together. We're the Super Mario Brothers, goddammit. If you're going out there, I'm going with you. And he's like, all right. And then they basically just realize that this is where they need to be. And they're like, all right, this as long as we're here together, that's fine. That's all we care about. And then everyone's all happy. It's like a Return to the Jedi thing. And we fade out to the clouds and all that shit. And then Super Mario Brothers fades onto the screen. And that's our first installment right there. And then post-credit, what do you got?
Credits go up.
Mm-hmm.
Toad is walking along. It's him and Daisy. They're in charge of some shit for whatever reason.
They're looking at stuff.
Yeah. Toad comes up. Daisy's like, this was insane. Bowser almost took over our land. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, I heard something about someone else trying to take over Bowser's stuff. They're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, for some reason, some giant monkey
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
is trying to take over.
Donkey Kong.
She doesn't say it.
Ah.
She's like, he left a calling card.
It's like the tie.
It's just DK. So someone named DK,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "I'll look into it."
Donkey Kong is in the plans for the sequel.
Yes.
It was his whole thing was
Yeah.
going to be the thing. It was going to be the whole DK family. It was going to be
DK
the,
family, Diddy
yeah.
Kong too.
Yeah, they weren't
racing.
necessarily going to be the villains. They were going to be the villains at first,
Yeah.
and then they were going to team up to beat someone else.
And then it's
Yeah.
eventually Bowser, or,
Probably.
or like one of the
Bowser
crazy
again.
witches.
Yeah,
Remember
I had
those?
another thing in the sequel where Peach and Mario have a kid. And as you recall in Yoshi's Island,
Yoshi-
Yoshi
there's a little baby.
bonds with the baby, so
Yeah.
they have like a nice little dynamic and
There's
all
like a
that
cool
shit.
sequence with
Yeah.
the Yoshi and the. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck yeah.
I started to like think way too far ahead about the fucking sequel plans, and I'm like, I need to focus.
You could also do a sequel. You could also do Wario or
Wario
Waluigi.
is in the next one.
Yeah.
Since the parents were from here, Wario is their distant cousin who never went to the real world. Yeah.
kind of
There's
like an Aquaman, where like
Yes.
the brother.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I
multiple
have
worlds.
ideas, guys. There's also Waluigi, who's the other distant cousin. Yeah, there's
like
a whole
the crazy
family.
wild
Mhm.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the sand areas. You have the underwater
The
places.
sand stuff is for the sequel, yeah. It's gonna be like a world-spanning type thing. This one's isolated. It's only in the castle and it's only in the island.
You can have so many
We gotta
spin-offs of that.
expand
It's
the
gonna be
world.
lava.
And
Galaxy.
it's simply called Super Mario Bros.
Yes.
Ooh,
colon the first one.
the first one.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's that, guys.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
Go picture.
Mhm.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're gonna fuck it up.
No,
They're gonna make Mario some big buff guy.
no, they're doing like the kids movie.
Oh, animated.
Yeah, the Illumination guys.
At first,
The
I thought you were.
Despicable Me. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go like the half live action, half animated, but
I was,
I don't know about that.
picturing like a Detective Pikachu style.
Maybe. Well, I mean, that's live action.
that's still live action.
It's the
I
same
know.
Mm.
idea.
Okay, so
Where
it
like
is.
everyone's CGI, but the world is.
Live.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what you plan. Like
Yeah.
Toad would be.
I think you should also pitch your oak.
That's next time, boys and girls.
That's
we'll
pretty
get
good.
to Oak. Oak's a good one.
Mhm.
It's Pokemon.
You'll see.
Oh no. I'll be busy that day.
From the minds of me, Cody, and Frank.
When you busy, Brian?
Whenever that happens.
Oh, okay,
All right.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe
All right,
we'll
guys.
have Frank do that one.
All right.
Wanger
Thanks for
Pitches.
watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time for which one we decide to do.
Super Mario Bros. In theaters.
Sometime.
Never. Oh.